Welcome to Secretary Consultancy. We empower growth, enable change, and deliver results for businesses and organizations to strive in a dynamic economy.
What are the three things that you are thankful for today? So you can do that. It will really help you. Just take 5 minutes, or it may even be less than 5 minutes. But that exercise is very important. Because you are going to retire, of course, there will be social issues that will arise. So we'll look at those things, how you can handle them in retirement. Social and relationship wellness. You should be able to be socially well in retirement. I just shared with you somebody that is isolated because his children have gone to school. His wife is a businesswoman. He moved to a new neighborhood, so he feels isolated. So retirement, can bring that. Of course, that's what he found himself, but he's trying to cope with that. You should be able to stay connected to friends, colleagues, family, faith groups, etc. Very important, so that you don't isolate yourself. You should be able to have activities that will keep you busy. You can volunteer. You can volunteer to go and teach. You can volunteer to do community activities that will help you, so that there will be that social relationship wellness. And then you should be able to use technology. The use of technology these days is very important. You cannot do without the social technology. So use technology, things like WhatsApp, Facebook, Zoom, Instagram, Telegram, TikTok, etc. So those things will help you to stay engaged. Managing chronic illness and preventing health. There are some people that have certain chronic illnesses. So you should be able to, we'll discuss so that you know how to take care of those things. You should monitor or manage things like hypertension. If you are hypertensive, you should be able to manage it. Diabetes, arthritis, health conditions, etc. So you should monitor them so that they don't cause problems for you. And then you should be able to prioritize preventive checkups. Once you begin to do checkups, you will be able to prevent things that like hypertension, like diabetes, and even heart conditions. How do you do that? You use blood pressure. So some of us, we check our blood pressure. We have the machines. If you can't afford the machine, you can go to any of the clinics or any of the, even some medical stores like chemists and rest. You should be able to also look at your sugar, blood sugar. It's very important. And then your cholesterol level too. You should be able to monitor it. Once in a while, let them check it for you to see whether your cholesterol is high or low. Also, your dental and eye care. You should be mindful about your dental and eye care, because as you age, as your dental system will begin to reduce. So you may not be able to. That's why some people cannot even chew meat, ordinary meat, or unless they cook it or they smash it very well. Your eyes, as you grow older, your eyes will begin to also be affected. So you need to go and check them. It's very important for you to have the health insurance. I keep emphasizing health insurance, like HMO or National Health. So, or you can have some savings that will take care of your health, so that if there's any challenges, you have money kept aside that you can go to the hospital. We can also develop a tool that will help you check your medical condition, medical checkup and medication log. So common retirement stressors. What we mean by stressors, things that cause your or activate stress or that cause stress. And those common things are loss of structure. If you don't have a structure, either daily or weekly, then definitely you will be stressed because there'll be a lot of demands, a lot of things that will come your way. Right? So you must have structure. So lack of structure is one of the stressors, and then financial anxiety is also a stressor that will in retirement that causes a lot of stress to people because they don't have money. They are used to spending money. Now that they don't have, it causes them stress. So people got into trouble because they retired and their relationship, wasn't handled properly. So it became a stress to them. So don't allow your relationship shifts to cause stress for you. Aging fears. Some people fear. So that is also a stress. So if you are afraid of your aging, then it's going to cause you stress. So how do we reduce the things we've mentioned? Once you're able to have deep breathing and there are certain relaxation techniques, it will help you take care of the things. And then hobbies and creative expression. Yes, you should be able to have hobbies. Very important in retirement, and creative things that will make you active, that will reduce stress. And then, of course, the final one that will reduce stress to the barest minimum is spiritual and mindfulness. Once you engage yourself in spiritual activities, it will definitely reduce your stress as you pray, asking God and rest as you fellowship with your brethren, whether you are a Muslim or a Christian or even if you are pagan, at least you have your groups, so once you are always interacting with them, it will reduce stress. You have to design your own personal health and wellness plan. It's very important before you even retire, as we discussed, since we are discussing retirement planning. Take a walk around, or you can even walk either daily or 3 times in a week. So don't always be in one place. Walking, helps your personal health and your wellness. So you should plan to be walking. It depends on you and how you feel like. And then the next thing is mental habits. When you wake up every morning, what do? You should be able to plan those things. And then plan your social goals. Very important. Joining a community group or joining your religious group or joining any club that will help you. It's very important as part of your plan, your checkup schedules. Are you going to be doing it weekly or monthly or twice in a year or even yearly? But don't stay for a whole year without checkup. Even if you don't feel sick, even if you don't feel anything, please go for a checkup. It's very important. One is that health is your most valuable asset in retirement. You should be able to invest in it. That is the most valuable asset. So if you are going to spend money, if you are going to budget, as I advise you, number one should be your health. If you are not healthy, whatever you are going to do will be virtually zero. It's only when you are healthy that you will be able to do some of the things that you plan to do in retirement. So take care of your health. Very important. You should be able to invest in it. There is no investment that is too much on your health. The other takeaway is that retirement wellness requires consistency. Some of the things we've mentioned requires consistency. You have to be consistent. I don't mind about perfection. Perfection is not necessary. but you have to be consistent, like working, like learning new skills, and there's some of the things that will make your brain, busy and rest. You may not be perfect, but at least if you are consistent, will help you. So the other takeaway is that you don't have to do it alone. You have, your people that will help you, your social connections, like your family, your community, and this. So those are your accountability partners. They really matter. How do I want to feel physically and emotionally in the next 10 years? I don't know when you are going to retire, if you have more than 10 years or you have less than 10 years, but whatever years that you still have, I want you to answer this sincerely, that how do I want to feel physically and emotionally in the next few years? Number 2, what one habit can I start this week to support my wellness journey? We've mentioned a lot of things that you need to do as part of your wellness. So what one particular habit that you will need to start? And if you decide that, please start this week. Don't wait till next week or next month. And then the third one is, who can I count to support me in this season of life? As you transition, you need support. And who is that particular person? That person, is it your wife? Is it your husband? Is it your children? Is it your friends? So you should be able to decide who you can count to support you in this season of transition. And even when you transition to retirement, you should be able to have some people that will support you. Once again, I want to thank you for following us on this channel. Keep watching, keep following us, keep liking.
Don't forget, at Sukrishi Consultancy, our wide range of services include human resource management consultancy, financial services, change management, likewise education management, pre-retirement training and planning, and many more. Thank you.